Hit me with the ref. Second-generation company currently headed up by the founder's son, Stuart Rask Jr. It has over 1,000 retail locations worldwide. Market cap, $30 billion.
And we're gonna short the snot out of it. I want us positioned to take this ride down like Slim Pickens on the nuke in Strangelove. All the way to the ground, and then?
If this is some leftover rancor against my son, know this. My little Willow will grow up with revenge on her mind.
Like Beatrix Kiddo?
You better get in fucking step and start acting like the mercenary army of professional moneymakers that you are and get set to kill for him, or else this place is gonna turn into Paris fucking Island.
What's that?
Look it up!
Ain't ratting or being ratted on. I'm not really interested in being the big pussy of this place.
Never ends well for the big pussy.
Not in the face, okay?
When you rendition someone, it's better to cuff and rope them before the talking starts. Otherwise, they may take off running.
Oh, you try running in those wingtips, you'll fall on your ass like Buster Keaton.
Do you know where I can get High John the Conqueror route in New York? I want to try it and see if it...
Whoops. Someone's down the Angel Heart rabbit hole.
You got any, High John the Conqueror route?
Just stop watching. Yeah, but I have to prove my theory that everyone is a Harry Angel or a Johnny Favorite.
Some of us are Lisa Bonet trying to make the world forget Denise Huxtable existed.
This is what a heart attack looks like. These readouts look as alike as the Van Arsdale twins.
When you pull out those 70s basketball metaphors, it does force me to listen.
It's alive!
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Like I said, it's a small heart attack. Mild as Baby Bell cheese. Stents are in.
I'm not going out like Mr. Big.
Ira. Of course I know who you are, but not why you're calling.
Well, how could you know before you've heard my spiel? You may be magnificent, but you're not Karnak.
Sis boom ba.
Sis boom ba.
Describe the sound made when a sheep explodes.
You want to open up the membership to every private club and park in the region and let anarchy reign? You're Sid Vicious now.
And as I'm sure you remember, I ended up engaging in a bit of civil disobedience, which ended up in the storming of the admin building.
What I remember is that it was peaceful until you hurled a paperweight through a pane glass window and the whole place went up do the right thing style.
Good.
Where you going with this?
You just listen. We're gonna stand this thing on his head.
Oh, I'm gonna get him where they live.
I see.
We're gonna stand this thing in its head.
Damn it. I'm trying to think like Hackman and Heist to understand why turning Lazara against you is a smart play, and I am coming up dry.
Yeah, I wouldn't tie my shoes without a backup plan.
No, hold off for now. This initiative would have worked under Axe, but Prince has different priorities. He seems to be after more than profits here.
So what are you saying? He's a kind man, a wise man, he has plans, he has wisdom.
What are they gonna say about him? What, they gonna say he was a kind man? He was a wise man? He had plans, he had wisdom? Bullshit, man!
The rezoning's just the beginning. Krakow is getting machine gunned like Elias and Platoon.
You used to be a killer for our side. Now you're like those guys Aaron Brockovich served water to.
By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from well in Hinckley.
The difference is, I'd know she was bluffing, and I'd drink it down. Glug, glug, glug.
Well, the difference is, I'm not bluffing. I'll be trying this case if it goes to court, no one else. I have a mountain of DNA evidence. I'm Lancey Howard with the Jack of Diamonds.
I'll take your marker, kid.
I can get the money.
I know you can.
Okay, let's see it.
That's 5,000 you owe me, kid.
What was all that?
They've been living on borrowed time in another man's memories.
For 12 years, you've been living on borrowed time and another man's memories.
I object. Leading question.
Overruled.
But, Judge,
Ms. Mahar, didn't you see A Few Good Men during law school? You're about to get the judge to reaffirm my guy's an expert.
It's a difference between paper law and trial law.
Sam.
Christ, you even had the judge saying Stone was an expert.
Sam, she made a mistake.
I was piqued that you played me into having the city celebrate you like Jeter after the flip.
You're not going to hit and run. You got to wait for a gapper.
That is fair down the right field line. Giambi on his way to third, and they're going to wave him around. The throw misses a cutoff man, shot into the plate, out of the plate. Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
I told him, make it dazzling. Dazzle the man. Don't leave anything to the imagination. And that's what I'm going to do when the games are actually here.
You know, they used to have a sundae at Haagen-Dazs called the Dazzler. I think they still do. You know, it's a dulce de leche ice cream with like ribbons of caramel and then more dulce, more caramel. Then you put whipped cream on it, and then they would just cover the whole thing in like hot caramel sauce. It earns its name, the Dazzler.
The thing about self-help is, if you're getting it from someone else, it's not self. And if you're doing it yourself, you didn't really get help. Carlin. George Carlin, no?
And the part I really don't understand, if you're looking for self-help, why would you read a book written by somebody else? That's not self-help, that's help. There's no such thing as self-help. If you did it yourself, you didn't need help. You did it yourself. Try to pay attention to the language we've all agreed on.
Advisory board sent word that they're excited about the branding utility of the games, but with expenditures against current capital under management, that
if you're serious about this Bobby Bacala choo-choo train shit, you're gonna need more cash coming in.
Well, scarcity has served us well. The Prince list is hard to get on. I don't think we should change that. There's no point in playing Steve Rebell if you let everyone in the club.
Oh, you're not shaved? There's no way in hell you're gonna get in. It doesn't matter if you're not shaved. Listen, just go home.
That hat, don't ever come here with the hat. Are we about to see the return of Farmer Chuck?
What did Bruce say? Wherever there's a fight against the blood and hatred in the air, look for me, Mom. I'll be there.
Where there's a fight against the blood and hatred in the air, look for me, Mom, I'll be there.
Be on it together.
Yeah, about that.
Are you serious? You want us to be your 10-speed in brown shoe?
I'd have gone with Murtaugh and Riggs. How's this whole Tango and Cash thing going?
Ah, the Stallone-Russell classic.
Which one is Stallone in that?
Tango.
If it isn't Tango, it's Cash. Tango and Cash, Cash and Tango. These two cops are driving me crazy.
Tango and Cash, or is it more Bialystock and Bloom?
I know nothing. Why can't I? My blanket, my blue blanket. Give me my blue blanket.
I know I gotta take a flume ride with one of you two lunatics on this. You just haven't decided who I win with yet. And you both need me more, so I finally got my balls back. Can you hear him clank?
Loud as the cymbal crashes on Hungry Like the Wolf.
It actually works.
The night you gave this to me.
It was the night before the first company went public. I found it in some sharper image cataloger. Hemmicker Schlemmer, maybe. The thought of us being like those characters in Wall Street was too funny to me.
What happens when this fling ends like all the others?
It's not like I haven't thought this through. There is a plan B. Can
two divorced men share an apartment without driving each other crazy?
So these are the assets you're really interested in?
That's right.
Fuck. I feel like Rogan and Neighbors. Delta Psi has the upper hand.
Airbags?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Is anything else missing?
No.
Okay,
Why would they just break in and steal an airbag?
I don't know. We should follow police.
Delta Psi has the upper hand.
Why do you need backup to close an investor? If you can't gin up enough fire for the pitch, just do what I do. Watch a playlist of Al Pacino speeches from Any Given Sunday. Scent of a Woman always does the trick.
All week long, we work on the calls. Over again. You are not fucking focused! If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place! Hooah! Hooah!
Oh, and if you think you're gonna tune me up like David Caruso did Felon of the Week, know this. I'll throw first and last. There won't be any in between.
We shouldn't have a problem.
Chuck? I feel like a 12-year-old again, but before my pet dog died. We should put this in everyone's house. I think we'd end all strife, wars, and conflict.
That's what everybody says the first time they do magic mushrooms, too.
We find this process refreshes and renews the mind.
It's very altered state.
So, naked Blair Brown will come save me from my homunculus self?
Since when do we do holistically in this place?
New place, new thing. And it applies. Since the whole reason you want to fire her is she hurt your feelings.
If a colonel gives an order...
This is not the big red one.
After a fight, you can't tell the difference between an American ear or a crowd ear. So there will be no more swapping cigarettes for any kind of an ear.
Someone is buying it all up.
As is the normal course of events.
No, this is about as normal as a Gaylord Perry mystery pitch.
Look, Chuck, I tried playing for your side. I really did. But the man came back with a baseball bat and took it to my budget like Sonny LeSpecchio in Bronxdale.
Come on, Sonny. Come on, let's go. You just got to get the That ruined my whole fucking lunch. Sonny, come on.
Your father called me in to offer you my array of special therapies. NADs, the lengthy telomeres. I mean, that's the fountain of youth, my man. Or if that's too exotic for you, how about some PRT platelet replacement therapy? Just give you a shot in the scalp, you'd be looking like Oscar Gamble in 3 months. Or I'll blast you in the cock, and now you're Jeff Stryker.
Pull the damn thing.
Yanking like Pee Wee Herman himself.
We have Colin Dracia's business associates, romantic partners, places he frequents, cologne of choice.
Dior Sauvage. So that was the stench hovering around him like Pigpen.
No, we're all accountable to each other and tethered to this rock by gravity. If you take the time to be in the moment, right there, you can even feel the earth move.
I feel the sky tumbling down.
Like tumbling down, I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I just lose control.
He wasn't just there. Prince did him, is what I heard.
How would Prince have done him?
It's state Senate vote, parliamentary procedure. Sure, and Dr. Fowler was a suicide.
This Dr. Fowler guy ended up dead with his fucking brains blown out all over the place, all right?
Fowler?
Yeah, Fowler.
But isn't he just someone who's stuck around too long? Like, hit me with a ref.
Like Jan Michael Vincent in Hangfire.
I'll have to trust you.
Believe me, it wasn't pretty.
How many captives?
It's hard to tell. We think they've got the hostages here at the police station. They've already killed one man, sheriff's deputy.
Seems clear enough to me. I say we just walk right in and kick them in the balls.
That military officer, his name was President Field Marshal Paul von Hindenburg. But instead of that name connoting things like honor, bravery under fire, sophistication, it now means disaster of untold proportion. And this body politic is heading in the same direction unless it reverses course right now. Boom. Oh, the humanity.
It burst into flames, and it's crashing. It's crashing terrible. It's burning, bursting into flames, and it's falling on the mooring beds. Oh, the humanity.
Good. I need you.
No, you need Maria Kondo.
Hello, I'm Maria Kondo. 私のミッションは片付けによって世界をときめかせていくことです。
But first, take this. All of you are going to get one. The Nimbus, a buddy startup.
Holding that ring out there like it's Frodo's.
Take it, Gandalf. Take it.
No, Frodo.
You must take it.
You cannot offer me this ring.
I'm giving it to you.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
This guy is Greg Stilson from Dead Zone.
In the middle of the night, it came to me. I must get up now, right now, and fulfill my destiny. Now you put your goddamn hand on that scanning screen, or I'll hack it off and put it on for you.
He's Greg Stilson, Kate. And you don't need a coma or supernatural powers to know I'm right.
So you're the man to get him to hold up a baby.
Don't! No!
They're trying to kill me!
I feel like I'm in They Live and I'm about to go Rowdy Roddy Piper on someone's ass.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
My investors dumped me like Winthorpe and Billy Ray Valentine in the orange juice pit.
Winthorpe, Valentine, how could you do this to us after everything we've done for you?
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
But to do Stu dirty like that? I mean, Glenn would never have done that to Don Henley.
Rask isn't Henley, he's Felder. Don't make me do to you what they did to him.
Hello, Barry. This is Glenn Fry. I'm sorry you happen to represent the only asshole in the band, but let me tell you something. You either sign this agreement before the sun goes down today, or we're replacing Don Felder. He signs by sunset, or he's out of the fucking band.
Well, if that's your position, this is going to end in lawsuits. Or tears. And they're not going to be mine.
Haven't cried since I saw Sophie's Choice. And the truth is, even then I was faking it because I was on a date.
The thing is, because I trained you, and to be fair, your father before me, and because of your current role as Princess Leslie Abramson.
Nice pull. Abramson didn't win all that much, so I don't really see the similarity. But
what do we offer her?
She couldn't handle the political heat from Rhodes and his Godzilla routine.
You, Mike Prince, want a guaranteed income for New Yorkers.
That's right.
Cancer diagnosis, tax dodge. Ashton Kutcher and friends gonna come out of retirement to punk me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Cool. You're an asshole. I knew it. How many times, Preston? Fucking dang us!
No, Chuck lives for just this kind of conflict. He had to remind me that he took from me. Well, now it's time to take back.
Sure, boss. Let's go full Rooster Cogburn on his ass.
Damn your murdering hides! Meet your maker!
You saw, didn't you?
Yeah. I had to play the whole thing to the end, but I've seen enough liars in enough interrogation rooms to know. His knees almost buckled when he tried to stand. He's a pro, but he almost puked himself, like Tom Reagan down at Miller's Crossing.
Well, you look like that guy in the old photo trying to catch a cannonball with his belly. Just grimacing and pretending to smile through the pain.
I know you well enough to know that you are masking shock and disappointment.
There's some Indiana John Mellencamp anger happening too, but when I fight authority, authority does not always win.
Well, I fight authority, authority.